Oops, they're doing it again. That's right, folks. You clicked on this. You know what Nintendo's trying to do again. But thank you for tuning in to another edition of Man Man with the Show. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. Getting closer to that 600. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Really, really do appreciate it. Now, one thing with gaming is that you got some games out there that are and classified as mature nature, which is okay. You can have that. You can have, games for kids. You can have games for adults. It doesn't matter. That's the way the world goes round. Equal opportunity gaming. Some people will say, it's too violent. Don't buy it for your kids. Well, so much sex and graphic, the boobs are moving around, then don't buy it for your kids. Do you understand in life that you don't need to buy that video game for kids? You say, well, unfortunately, son, you're too young to play this game. I know your friends have it, and you can't have everything. But unfortunately, in this household, we do have to respect certain things. But the disrespect to the whole situation is that companies don't allow you to make those decisions. They're going to make that decision for you. Now, Nintendo has been winning the gaming war for quite some time now. This is not a time for you to make a mistake, Nintendo. This is not a time for you to sit there and say, well, we're going to do this, that, and the other thing. That's going to pull people away. Remember, you already killed Stadia. Stadia's gone next year. If anyone bought Stadia, foolish thing. Out of XBiz. Yes, that's right, folks. This came out of XBiz, covered this. Nintendo reportedly now banning depictions of nude female breasts.
Tell me, you didn't just say that.
According to the gaming publisher GameZoomy, Nintendo has changed its nudity policies to prohibit uncensored boobs on its console. GameZoomy publishes erotic gaming titles such as Elle's Fantasy Hentai Puzzle, Inside Her, and Beauty Bounce. The company shared the news with its Twitter followers on September 13th. The move would affect Nintendo's popular personal gaming platform, Switch, noted in a UK newspaper, The Standard. The Nintendo Switch may not be the most popular go-to destination for adult entertainment, but dig far enough into the eShop, you can find plenty of titles that blur the line between game and softcore porn. The standard explains, singling out popular games like Hentai Uni, the tagline, which is a puzzle game that can be played with one hand. GameZoomy, Frank Tweet, the Standard, Alan Moore wrote today, lifted the lid on a new, more puritanical approach from Nintendo. We received an answer from Nintendo and now have a confirmation that they do not allow uncensored boobs on their console. GameZoomy tweeted, adding that Japanese gaming giants claim that basically obscene content could damage the brand and infringe its policies. That means now all games with boob nudity should be censored, and that's why our game Hot Tentacle Shoot was rejected in the first place, GameZoomy stated. Wow, Hot Tentacle Shoot. Oh, man. Depending on how the policies are enforced, standard continued, it could impact more mature games on Switch. The Witcher 3, Martin pointed out, which contains nudity and full sex scenes, which should fall foul of any change to its policy if it's applied retroactively. The Standard reached out to Nintendo about the new policies, but didn't receive a reply as of the publication. Yeah, and that's true. There are games out there, The Witcher, I don't know, is Cyberpunk on Nintendo Switch? Cyberpunk 2077? I mean, there's plenty of nudity in there. And then many other games, mainstream AAA games that does have nudity in it. And what about Nintendo? What about the language in some of the games? Are you going to censor the language and the violence and all that? See, it's half a dozen one and half dozen other. Oh, we don't want boobs on there, but you're okay with the blood and the gore. See, this is the continued censorship that's going on when it comes to adult material. You know, Nintendo made this for everyone to play. They should be able to feel free to have all types of games on their system within the law. Nudity is no different, you know, hentai stuff, no different. You know, if PC gamers get it all the time. And the thing is, Nintendo's in Japan, which is like king of the hentais out there. And it's the stupidity that, you know, you sit there and you're like, well, we're going to get rid of this amount, which is like a small amount of gamers. No, it isn't. It's probably a lot larger than you think. You know, that one more player that could put you over the top, that one more player that will buy your system to play it because it's a lot more easier to play for them than having a bigger system in their home. Now you've just pushed them away. This is a continuation. It's a continuation of stupidity, censorship, Puritanism. That, you know, the new Puritans, they don't want you to see a boob. They don't want you, but it's okay if the kids get it in the kindergarten to grammar school. Okay, when they talk about sex, they're okay with that. They're okay as giving you books talking about if you feel weird, maybe you're not a boy, maybe you're a girl, or you're a girl, maybe you're a boy. You know, it's the stupidity that comes across. You know, the hierarchy that they want to, you know, control over you. You know, Nintendo, you know, you need to grasp the moment if you want to stay on top. Unfortunately, yeah, you're going to have to have some adult games in your system. So fucking what? You want to leave those games up to Xbox and Sony? Well, Sony ain't going to do it, but Xbox and the PC? And what other systems that may crop out? There are some portable systems out there that basically up and coming that may drive your sales elsewhere. Remember, never drive away your customers. That becomes an issue in time. You may say, you know, it's only just a few. Yeah, but those few talk to others. And so on, and so, like the old commercial, like the old hair commercial, and they'll tell two friends, and those friends will tell two friends, and so on and so on and so on. And then you got a problem, and your sales go down. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. So give me your thoughts below. Tell me what you think of the situation. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.